with introductions, first and last name, how you spell, and your title with Clemson Fire.
Okay, William Daniel, D-A-N-I-E-L, Fire Chief for the Clemson University in the city of Clemson.
So when did the call come in, and was it reported as smoke or as a fire alarm?
Actually, we responded to a fire alarm about 7:30 this morning. When the first engine arrived, they had heavy smoke showing. We started calling for assistance. This is a rather large, old barn. A lot of historical significance to this building. It was an old hog barn, then became the YMCA's barn. They built a gym onto it over the years, so it's a loss for our community here. A lot of folks grew up, had their summers out here at this facility, so it's evolving, but it was basically, you can see it's a total loss now. It was
How old is this barn?
I believe the original part was constructed back in the 20s.
What was it currently being used for?
Our campus recreation that's housed out here at the beach now had all their outdoor equipment stored in there and field maintenance equipment.
Can you tell us about who was involved in the response this morning?
Oh yeah, we had great turnout. We had, like I said, Clemson University Fire Department was the initial response, and we got assistance from Oconee County, the City of Central, and Pickens County fire. Like I said, it was a large fire, but it did burn very rapidly, so we had it controlled in about an hour and a half.
Did the age of the building have anything to do with why it burned so fast?
Oh yes, it was, like I said, it was an old barn, so it was a lot of dried wood, gym floors, and then a lot of kayaks, canoes, and camping equipment was stored in there.
How large of a building was it?
Sir?
How large of a building was it?
It was about 100 by 100. It was an old gymnasium, and then it had been built onto an old barn.
Was there anyone inside?
I know there was one employee from Campus Recreation who was working in an office building adjacent to it, but he got out.
Can you describe what's going on now? What do you see behind you?
Right now we're just in overhaul mode. We're putting out the hot spots, and because this is state property, SLED is required to investigate, so we're waiting for the investigation, and they'll work with our CUPD investigators and our fire marshals to see what we can determine as far as the cause and origin.
Any idea how much equipment was inside there, how much the value?
Not yet. Our insurance adjuster from the university is on his way out here, and they're going to start compiling lists, so hopefully have that information relatively soon. Right now, the new fields, intramural fields, are being constructed adjacent to it, so this weekend we're working on getting fencing up so that they can start back in their operations.
Any damage to the new fields?
There's some debris, so that's where they're going to be checking that now to make sure there was no damage, because the debris field from the fire extends over. If any hot embers fell on that field, we want to make sure there's no damage.
Is there plans to knock this building down anyway?
Yes, at some point it was going to be torn down for the additional construction out here for campus recreation. But right now they were using it for a lot of storage.
Can you idea how many men trucks are out here?
Yeah, we've had about 3 ladder trucks, about 4 engines, and we've got a tanker shuttle started with Oconee County, and so we had about 30 to 40 folks at the height of it.
Since you've been chief, how big of a fire is this compared to some of the biggest fires you've worked on?
Well, some of y'all are here for the AGR house fire. I mean, we have a lot of older buildings. It's an older town, so we're prepared with equipment and personnel for these larger events. Yeah, the road's getting opened back up. Right now we just had a lot of smoke you couldn't see, and plus when we started temperatures were below freezing, so we were having a lot of ice down there on the road. So the police department did a good job of keeping that shut off so that nobody had gotten into an accident.
Yeah, I was wondering why you had a lot of roads closed off. I'm curious as to why that.
Yeah, when we started we had a lot of smoke, so you obscured visibility coming across the bridge. You couldn't see in front of you, so we didn't want anybody to get hit. And like I said, we had a lot of runoff water that was initially freezing this morning.
So what other roads were closed besides Highway 93?
Just Highway 93 and part of Seneca Creek Road.
Any idea when those will reopen?
They're reopening right now.
Oh.
As soon as we start moving the equipment out of the way, the police department's opening them back up.
Anything else we haven't asked that we should know?
Ma'am?
Anything we haven't asked that we should know?
Not that I'm aware of. We just had, like I said, we've got good support from the surrounding communities, and we're really grateful and have a good working relationship with Oconee. We sit here in the corner of 3 counties, so we're kind of the furthest away from all their resources, so we work well with them and they work well with us.